What does pollution cause? Well, many of us know that pollution is when we throw things down on the ground that don't belong there, like trash items, or into our waterways. But probably we're not too familiar with what problems pollution can cause. What are some of the effects or problems of polluted waterways? What happens when people decide to throw their garbage, dump their waste, or have a fuel spill in our waterways? What are the problems that are caused by this? That's what we're going to get into today. The effects of polluted waterways can cause many problems to humans and to the animals that live there. The fish and animals that live in our waterways, meaning our streams, our rivers, our oceans, our lakes, can become ill or die from the contamination that gets into the water. They can also swim off, be sick, and we don't even realize. And then we go fishing and we consume contaminated fish. This can cause us to become sick or possibly to have babies with birth defects. The hazardous waste that gets into the waterways that causes this is a lot of times caused by humans, maybe working at a factory and dumping, and they may just be dumping into a small ditch behind their factory, thinking that it's not going to cause any problems, not realizing the effects of that. But that water goes down and gets into our other water sources and causes problems. The waterways also become very unattractive, meaning they're dirty, they're smelly, and they become unsafe, and that we no longer can enjoy swimming and enjoying water activities in these waterways. There are also effects or problems that are caused by polluted air, things that you probably haven't even ever thought of before. This polluted air causes the rain to mix with the contaminated air, which results in acid rain dropping on us, which will destroy our plants and maybe our animals in some cases. And it's also just going to break down the materials on our houses, the paint on our cars. It's going to destroy things a whole lot quicker than if it was just regular rain. Also, many people argue that we have global warming or a greenhouse effect going on, meaning our earth is getting hotter and hotter, that the outside layer that's kind of protecting the earth that surrounds us, kind of like a blanket, is getting destroyed by this polluted air, which is causing global warming or the greenhouse effect. Now, there's a lot of controversy on that, whether that's true or not. It's also been determined that asthma and allergies and some other health issues definitely are not helped by this polluted air, and in some cases have been caused by pollution or contaminated air. So we've heard all about the effects and what causes it. Now we need to decide, okay, what can we do? What can we do to change this or to improve the situation? Well, as you're walking along and you see garbage, pick it up and throw it away. And encourage others not to litter. Or if you've been someone who's littered in the past, stop littering. You can ride a bike or walk whenever you're going somewhere that's nearby instead of driving a car and putting those emissions out into the air and contaminating our airways. You can take care of all the errands or places that you need to go all in one trip instead of running back and forth and running out several times a day. Get everything done at once. You can plant more trees and plants to help clean up our air. And you can report any pollution that you might see from factories or anything else. Report it to someone so that they know what's going on and can stop it from happening. Pollution needs to be stopped. It causes many health problems for animals and for humans. It destroys our air and our waterways and can get into our drinking water. And it can be reduced by following the simple conservation rules of not going too many places, running your car as little as possible, turning lights off when you leave a room, unplugging things when you're not using them. All of that uses more energy, which in turn puts more pollution into our air. Here's the fun part. You have a pollution homework task that I think you're really going to enjoy. You're going to begin to record the pollution you spot in your area. If you have access and can take some digital photographs, that would be great. If not, you're going to draw pictures and record on a log the pollution that you see and where you saw it. You'll have a log sheet that you're going to be given by your teacher, and you'll need to follow these directions so that you can complete your log over the next few days.